Hey there, if you are a manager of lots of employees, then this spreadsheet can totally keep you organized. There's a database, you can track PTO, come up with a schedule, manage payroll, evaluations, training, any projects or tasks. We've got meeting notes and attendance and recruiting and a budget and time blocking and a communication log and more. So I'm going to show you how it works. This is available in Google Sheets and Excel, and it's available at my website, Savvy and Thriving. So here we go. So first of all, this is the employee database. So you would put in any of the information. You would just be typing in the information. So you'll put in the name, email, and so on, the role and department, what date did you hire them. So you can choose from the drop-down menu like that, or you can just put in the date like that, and then the manager and their salary, their birth date, and their type. So you're choosing again from the drop-down box, and then checking off any trainings. If you wanted to add any trainings to this for the database to know, what training needed to be accomplished, then you're going to right-click at the top where it shows the letter, and then insert column to the right, and then you can write the training name there. Any notes as well. If you wanted to change any of the drop-down boxes, you would just choose from the drop-down box, click the edit button, scroll down, and either change this or add another item as well, and then hit done. Apply to all, yes, and it would change all the drop-down boxes like that. Next, we have a PTO tracker. So this one, what we want to do is we're going to start from scratch, and then we're going to put in the person's name, how many vacation days they received at the beginning of the year. So say they received 9, they received 5 sick days, and then what day did they decide they're going to go on vacation. So say we're going to choose the 1st, and then they're going to be gone until the 4th, and then it will calculate for you how many days they've been out. We can choose from the drop-down box what reason that they chose to be gone. If they chose to be gone for a vacation reason, it will subtract from the original number that they had, and it'll give you the remainder. Same for sick. If they were out 3 days, they now have 2 sick days. If we come in and we choose Jane a second time, just remember to put the number of vacation days and sick days they were given at the beginning of the year, and then we can choose again if they're vacation or taking a sick day, and it will tell you how many days they have remaining. This is your schedule, so this is easy. You could just put in their name, what their schedule is for the week, and then you can change the week of if you like as well. This is editable and printable. Payroll Tracker. So this would be for you to put in their paychecks. So we're going to put in, John, has he been paid or unpaid? The pay period started, and then the pay period ended, and then what is their hourly rate? How many hours did they work? So you're going to be manually putting this in. Did they work overtime? You'll put in what their overtime rate is, and then this will calculate what their pay is going to be. You can put in how much tax they're going to be taking out and how much they're saving for retirement, and then what their final paycheck will be. So this is helping you to keep track of whether or not they've been paid or unpaid, and what their rate is and how much they've been paid. This is for your employee reviews. At the end of the year, you can put in their evaluation date, the evaluation period, and then you can choose from the drop-down box what their work quality, their productivity, what their attendance is like, and then this will give an average for all of those things. This average score will also rate everyone in the entire company, so you can see, how's everyone doing. You can put notes, what needs improvement, and goals, and who the reviewer was. This is your training tracker, so it's similar to the database here. The difference is this is going to be a place where you can put in, their employee ID, their name, what status is for the specific training, what's their department, their job title, and what course is it. So say this is, basic skills. What day did they start doing the training? What was the due date of the training? And then what date did they complete it? If there's a certificate of completion, you can attach, a link to this as well, and then any notes. I've got filters set up on this, so it's nice so that you can go in and click the filter and then hit clear. And if we want to look to see how much employee one has completed, you can see all the courses that the person has completed as well. And then to undo it, you could either hit Control Z to undo, or you can, so if we're going to choose employee one, to undo it, you would just choose from the filter again and then select all 20 again and hit OK, and everything's going to go back to normal. You can also sort by the actual training course to see, how many people have completed the training course. So let's do basic skills. And then only one person has completed it. So that will help you to filter out to know who needs to complete it and how many are left. This is a simple project planner so that you can plan out projects for your team to see, what status is it, choosing from the drop-down box, what's the project description, who's completing the task, what's their contact information, the start date and the due date of the project, how long does it take to complete, and any notes. So this will help you to stay organized as well. This is also a simple task tracker. It's similar to the project tracker. So this also shows, what's the status of the task, what the due date is, if it's completed, what's the category of the project, who has it been assigned to, how long will it take to complete. When you choose the days until due, so if we choose from the due date, if we put in the first, it'll say it's going to be 7 days until due. So all of that is coming automatically. You can put the number of hours, and then if it's complete or not. So if we put in that it's 10% complete, the darker colors are going to be where it's not as finished. If it goes to 100%, it'll get lighter. And you can put any other subtasks and notes there. Meeting notes, this is a great place to put what's going on with the meeting, what the main points were, who came, any follow-up tasks, who's going to be assigned to, and any meeting notes as well. This is editable and printable, so you can just put in, main point here, who came, and so on. The attendance tracker is great. You can put in the start date of your attendance, so choose from the drop-down box. Say we're going to start from the 1st, it will change all of the dates accordingly. You can put the person's name in and choose whether or not they've been present or absent. If they've been present a lot, we can click and drag that little dot to the right. That makes it easier. And then if we scroll all the way to the right, it will show you how many days they've been present, absent, sick, and so on. This is another just quick employee task checklist to see, who's doing what, who's in charge of what, choosing due dates, priorities, and status as well. This is a recruiting tracker. So if you're hiring new staff, this will help you to, know, okay, what position, say you're hiring a social media manager, what candidate are you hiring or looking at, their email, where did you find them, what date did they apply, have we scheduled an interview for them, have we offered them a position, what was the interview date, time, what's the decision deadline, who's the recruiter and interviewer, what is the potential start date of the new staff member, and you can rate them 1 to 5. Do you like them? Do you not? This will show you the number of interviews that you have scheduled and the number of applicants that you have on your board. And then this will show you, how many people have been interviewed, how many people have been scheduled for an interview, and so on. This is a company budget. So if you're managing your budget for your company, You can come in and put in, the total budget here. So say your budget is $10,000. You can put in the date, the category, the company that you're buying from, the description, the budget. So say the budget was $1,000, you spent $950, and it will track how much you've spent here, how much is remaining in your budget, and then it will track expenses by category. So you can see if you put your mouse over it, how much you spent. So you spent $1,900 in salary. This is your budget versus how much you've spent as well. If you don't like my categories, again, you can choose from the drop-down box and click that edit button to add or subtract any of your categories. This is your time blocking sheet. So this is helping you to stay organized. Again, if you want to choose the date that you're going to start, it will change your dates for you. Starting from 5 a.m. all the way until midnight, you can time block out your day. So, if you come in, you're going to just wait here. You're going to have breakfast, and then you can click and drag this down to help you, or you can drag it to the right so that I'm blocking this time out. You can put in all your calls or your meetings and so on. This is a communication log. This is great to document any kind of communication with your team member, any employee concerns and things like that. So that way you can stay on top of things. You can choose again from the date, the time, the length, who you talked to, the reason, how you talked with them, and any follow-up actions. This is your email tracker. So if you've got emails that you're trying to get organized, you can put the name of, who is the email from, the email, why did we send the email, and then what day did we send it, what is the next follow-up date, and then what priority is following up with this person. This is somewhat a CRM, but also helping you to know, is there a follow-up that I need to have done after I sent the email? Are there tasks that need to be done? You can put that in your notes. This is a brain dump template. This will help you to really get organized as far as, writing down all the things that need to be done, prioritizing your tasks, and then putting a status of it and how long do you think it'll take for you to complete it. This is a quick to-do list, call staff, high, medium, or low priority, what's the due date, and check it off as it's completed. And then lastly, this is a timesheet. So if you come in and you are starting, let's say on the 15th, it'll change the day of the week for you and put all of your dates down there for 2 weeks. And then you can put your, let's say, time in and out. And then, time coming in 5:00 p.m. to 7:00 p.m. Make sure to do it in that format because otherwise it'll mess up. It'll calculate your total hours. If there's any overtime, it'll calculate that as well. You can put in, how much the person's getting paid. And then it will calculate your overtime rate per hour. I have this at time and a half, so times 1.5. If you want to change that, you can. But I have this at times 1.5, and then it will calculate your total pay. Okay, so that's how this sheet works. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Again, this is available at savvyandthriving.com, and I hope you have a great day.